Good Sunday morning, everybody. Back again with another video. In today's video, I'm just going to be rambling pretty much. So sit back, relax, and enjoy. So, just got back in, literally, just got back into town. I was out of town. I was supposed to come back yesterday, but the reason I couldn't come back was because I got stuck behind I think it was a 2.5 hour traffic jam. Um, Pretty much what happened was there was a fatal accident that pretty much shut down the highway, and it was literally on a 2 lane highway. So one lane going one direction, the other lane going um, the other direction, separated by a double yellow line. And so I had to just sit there. See, here's the thing though. I was in an 18 wheeler. Pretty much all the cars were able to turn around. But because I was on a 2 lane highway, I couldn't turn around. So I had to just sit there 2.5 hours while they investigated, you know, the accident and everything. Eventually, they kind of opened up a pathway towards to let because it was like me and like 2 or 3 other trucks. I think I actually saw one 18 wheeler successfully turn around, but it looked like he almost got stuck trying to turn around. But it was just one of those things, like I was supposed to make it back and I wasn't able to make it back. And that happens in trucking sometimes. You're not going to be able to make it back home when you want to make it back. This happened like right outside of Austin. I'm not sure if you all are familiar with Texas State Highway 21, like right outside of Austin. But yeah, there's a stretch of that highway, like right before you get to State Highway 130. Those of you from like the Austin area, San Antonio area, you all know what I'm talking about. But if not, you probably don't even know about these highways. But yeah, it's a stretch of State Highway 21 that's basically a 2 lane highway, and the speed limit on there is like 60, I think. But yeah, that go to show those 2 lane highways can be kind of dangerous because, I mean, all you have separating both directions is that double yellow line, and you got traffic going in both directions on that little old bitty road. So, pretty bad, pretty bad. I figured there was something up because I noticed there were a lot of like EMS. What is that? I don't know what's going on out there, but I figured there was a lot of like, there was something going on because there was a lot of like firefighters and EMS like surrounding one car. Like it seemed like they were focused in on one car. I don't know if they were trying to extract him out or take them. I don't know if he was trapped in there but I found out it was a fatal accident because a cop came up to he came up to my door and told me, it's gonna take a while. I think he said it was gonna take an hour. It actually ended up being less because they actually let that pathway go through. But he came up to my door, and then he told me, it was a fatal accident that happened. And so that's why it took a really long time for them to kind of clear that out. It was pretty bad, unfortunately. You know, somebody did lose their life in that accident. But it's just one of them things that happens out here. I didn't see any news reports for it, so I was surprised. I was kind of looking for like a news report just to kind of read up on what may have happened, but I couldn't find any. Like I didn't see any news reports. You know, they usually, well, I don't know about every bad accident, but some accidents they put them like on the news and stuff. So I don't know. It's kind of one of those days yesterday. Almost like ran out of my DOT time before making it to the truck stop. So I had like 30 minutes left before my time is gonna run out. So I was like, dang, because I was trying to make it home, and I was, I want to make it home, but I wish I was in a car in that situation. If I was in a car, I would have been able to turn around, but big old 18 wheeler, 70-foot long vehicle, nah, you're not about to turn around. Not able to happen. So, yeah, I was over there because, what was I doing before? I was making a delivery in San Marcos, Texas. I'm not sure if you all are familiar with San Marcos, but that's where I was making a delivery. So yeah, that's why I was in that area. But yeah, that was pretty much Saturday. It's Sunday morning now. It's supposed to be. We're actually supposed to have some um, thunderstorms today. We're supposed to have thunderstorms all throughout the week. Texas, you're getting a lot of thunderstorms and stuff. So yeah, yeah, that's what's supposed to. That's what's forecast, and it's actually supposed to make the temperature like go down to the low 90s. So I'm happy about that. Them storms, the storms tend to lower the temperature, So yeah, happy about that. I swear this person's car alarm has been on for like 5 minutes. It's real low, so I don't think the microphone's gonna pick it up, but this person's car alarm has been going off. I don't know what they're doing. But a news story I saw was they're not gonna go through. I think what is this? The Supreme Court. I guess they struck down that deal where they were gonna what they gonna do? They were gonna forgive $10,000 of everybody's FAFSA loans, and I figured that would happen. The reason why is because, I mean, the United States itself is in a lot of debt, so they can't really. I just didn't really think that they could really afford to just, just take off, $10,000 of everybody's debt like that. I just didn't really think that would happen. While it was a good idea, I just didn't think it would happen, unfortunately. But it would be nice if, student loan debt was forgiven. But I do understand, like, hey, if you took out the loan, if you took that loan out, you're going to have to pay it. Here's my problem, though. When you're in high school, college is pushed on you so much. Like, I remember when I was in high school, they never mentioned trades. All they talked about was college. What college are you going to? Did you fill out your FAFSA? Did you fill out your FAFSA? Did you fill out your FAFSA? That's all they discuss. College, student loans. Where you gonna live where you gonna live on campus or off campus? Like, that's all the discussion was my senior year of high school. It wasn't, hey, are you going into a trade program? Are you going to, work at a job and work your way up? Like, all they talked about was college. You know what I'm saying? And so that's where I think the problem truly lies. And I think that's why you see a lot of people choose degrees that, because, and see, here's the thing, guidance counselors will tell you choose a degree that you're passionate in. I think that's bad advice because you might be passionate in art, but let's be real. Let's be real. What can you do with an art degree? You know, an art degree, a liberal arts degree. Those degrees just aren't gonna. They're just not gonna get you good returns on your investment, because college is an investment in your future earnings, and if you can't make more money with that degree or work in that field and make decent money with that degree, there's kind of no point in doing it. it it's kind of like, your passion, you don't have to go to college for your passion. I think that's bad advice that I think sometimes guidance counselors give to people who are, you know high school age and don't really know any better. Because remember, also about that, when you're in high school, you don't understand that um you're signing away, well, not signing away, but you're signing up for tens of thousands of dollars in student loans. Like, um, my goodness, what in the world? That car alarm is still going off. Like, it turned off a couple of times and now it's coming back on. But anyway, like, it's kind of hard for me to keep my train of thought. But what was I saying? Yeah, guidance counselors were they 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 steer you toward college. I've never heard of a guidance counselor, like a high school guidance counselor, telling people to go into the trades. I'm sure they're out there, but not that many. I think they're told to push college, but that's just my thoughts. Um, because all you hear is college, college, college. The only good degrees I think are out there in college nowadays are STEM degrees and certain other degrees like nursing and, certain technical fields. But, you know, accounting may probably be decent. But STEM, science, technology, engineering, math are pretty much the best ones. But outside of that, there's not really a lot of good degrees out there. Um, there just isn't. I'll be honest with you. Most of the degrees are just not good. College is pretty much a money making, college is pretty much a money making machine, in my honest opinion, because it's better to get a skill nowadays. Like, if I was coming out of high school and I was 18 again, I would have went straight into like either like an electrician program, plumbing program, welding program, mechanic program. And mechanic, I mean, there's all types of jobs dealing with cars and stuff. Like, you can work your way up and literally learn everything you need from either a car dealership or an independent shop. You know, I mean, you might have to take like one of those uh, 1 year automotive technology programs, but I mean, it's 1 year. I think the electrician, they have that at community college as well. Community college is good. But I just think college is, this 4 year university thing where, you're taking on tens of thousands of dollars in debt, and, you know, it's crazy. Student loan debt, they say that's the only debt that you can get without any collateral, without any credit check, without any money down. I mean, think about that. And you can't um declare bankruptcy on that either, if I'm not mistaken, too. So it's just one of those things. It's crazy when you really think about it. Like, man, you know. Um, so that's just something to think about. College. I think college. See, when you're in high school, you're 18, signing off on these loans. You don't. have the concept of, okay, I got a budget for bills, you know, how much is this going to cost me every month, because you don't have bills, at that time, unless you're somebody that has to like help out around the house, but you're not paying for rent, a mortgage, utilities, light bill, um, car insurance, gas, car note if you have one. You don't have the concept of budgeting for all these other bills and having student loans thrown in there as well. So you just sign off on that, not thinking about that, you know. Um, so pretty much, like, it's one of those things. I think college, once, I don't know, if you could live on your own or take some time off to really think about what you want to do, that would be great. I think it is good to take a gap year to really kind of find yourself, because you don't want to be in college trying to find yourself, because you're going to end up um, like, well, you can find yourself to a certain degree in college, but find yourself as far as what you want to do with your life, because you're going to be changing your degree from this to that to this, paying, getting more and more loans. It's just a lot of money involved when you're, getting a degree, then changing a degree, and now you got to take more classes, you know, so, because you're starting over with another degree and everything. It's a lot. It's a lot, you know. I wish I would have just went out into the real world right away, because like I said, I went to college, so, as far as those student loans, I'm just not surprised. Not surprised that they they're not gonna forgive $10,000. There's a lot of people that thought that they were gonna forgive all the student loans, like 100% of the FAFSA loans. I knew that wasn't gonna happen. Um, they're also gonna be collecting student loan payments, I think in August or September, if I'm not mistaken. So I think in this economy, that's gonna. I don't know how many people have budgeted for their student loans, but a lot of people have three, four, $500, student loan payments that they haven't budgeted for. So that's something that, something to think about. That's something to think about. So you know, these student loans, they're not no joke. You know, So yeah, they're gonna start collecting them back once I think August or September starts. They stopped collecting them back in 2020, um, due to everything that was going on that year. But yeah, they're gonna start back. You know, I almost forgot they were gonna do that. But yeah, a lot of people haven't like budgeted for that, unfortunately, and they're doing this in a very inflated economy. When they stopped it, the economy wasn't like super inflated like this, but with the inflation and stuff, that's going to hurt people, but I I'm not surprised. I knew they were going to start collecting them back sooner or later anyway, you know. So it doesn't surprise me. It doesn't surprise me. It's just now with the inflation and stuff, that's just the reality of what's going on, you know. It will hurt. It will hurt a lot of people financially, but you know, that's the news. That's what's going on now. Supreme Court, you know, ruled on student loans, but I think that the student loan thing couldn't be extended because they made a deal when they extended the or when they raised the debt ceiling. They made a deal that the president or none of them could like extend the student loan like pause. student loan pause. They couldn't do that, with them making that deal and raising the debt ceiling. So that's why they can't do it no matter what. So we'll see. We'll see what happens coming up in August, September. So yeah. But I think that's about it for this video. We going on 20 minutes. So I'm bringing this video to a close. I hope you all enjoyed this video. Just like I said, it was just another ramble. I just got home and I just wanted to talk with you all, just catch up with you all and everything. Hope you all have a great weekend. It's the weekend. Well, it's Sunday now, but go out, enjoy your Sunday. If you have to work, enjoy whatever day off you have. Go out, have fun, travel, do whatever that makes you happy. And I will come back with a video. When am I going to upload another video? Probably tomorrow. I know I'm going to be off tomorrow, so I'll have another video uploaded tomorrow. So stay tuned for that. But with that, I thank you all for watching and have a great day.